Welcome back to my GFF kitchen. Today we're making a plum cake. Ingredients will include plums, cut and de-seeded, salt, baking powder, butter, room temperature, sugar, and flour. Later, some lemon juice and optional powdered sugar. Also, you will need 2 mixing bowls. And finally, baking dish covered in butter. I started by prepping the plums and softening the butter. Since I didn't want to wait for butter to come to room temperature, I put it on low heat on the stove just until it was soft, and also added coconut sugar into a mixing bowl as well. While I recorded the video, my boyfriend did the mixing because it was a team effort. Then I added an egg and did some extra mixing. After, I was slowly adding flour in batches. You might notice the flour has a different color. That's because it's unbleached sprouted flour, which will make this cake a bit healthier, and I like the flavor. We mixed everything until it was well combined, and at the last minute decided to add a dash of cinnamon. Then I asked my kitchen sous chef to scoop the rest of the batter into the baking dish. I was once again behind the camera recording his hard work, enjoying extra help while capturing the professional moments of cooking. The sliced plums look delicious. Even before baking, we'll layer them on top, then added a bit of lemon juice, not just for taste but also to help preserve the color and brighten up the flavor. Trust me, there's a reason for it. Once everything was spread out evenly, it went into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour. I noticed the cake started to brown fast, so I placed an aluminum foil on top for the rest of the time and it being in the oven. Some of the corners still came out looking a little burned afterwards, but that's okay. The inside came out beautifully soft and flavorful. Tip: if you want a thicker cake, just double the ingredients. Fair warning, this cake will fall apart a bit when you cut it, but it's still worth it. It has a rustic, cozy charm, and honestly, it's very edible, and to me, it was perfect. Then my boyfriend had a brilliant idea. He sprinkled a bit of sugar on top for extra sweetness. First, he added some powdered sugar clumps, and then he added a little bit more clumps, and finally he used a tea sifter, which worked perfectly to avoid additional clumps in the powdered sugar, and it added that nice finish to the cake, even though he might have added a little too much. Still, I loved how it turned out. Beautiful, tasty, full of character. If you like this recipe, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, leave the comments suggesting any interesting recipes for my next videos, and thank you so much for watching.